Okay, so you start with your go-tos. And remember, my go-tos were Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Hunger Games. And the go-tos are only if you can't think of a brilliant answer to the prompt, but when you sit down and read the prompt page. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the important parts. Write an essay explaining the importance of getting to know people before forming an opinion about them. These are the words that I should find later in my essay. I think my first person is going to be Katniss from the Hunger Games. Katniss. Couple of details. Katniss was from District 12. She was poor. She was expected to lose, right? She volunteered herself. To save her sister. Now, all of this may or may not be important when I write my essay. I may or may not put it because I always want to do importance of opinion. The importance of getting to know people before forming an opinion about them. So that might be important too. That C statement. That's what we're focusing on. They underestimated her from the beginning. Everybody did. The Capitol underestimated Katniss. The other players underestimated Katniss. And because they underestimated Katniss, she won. Right? This probably should be underlined. The Capitol and the other players underestimated Katniss and she beat them all. Does that go back to my prompt? Does that talk about the importance of getting to know someone before forming an opinion about them? Liam's shaking his head no. Does it, Liam? No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. It sort of does, but not really. So that's not my C statement. It has to use the words. It has to use the words. So maybe that's true. The Capitol and their players did underestimate Katniss, and she beat them all. I still need another sentence because I still haven't addressed this part. The importance of getting to know. Maybe if the Capitol and the other players paid attention to her skills, they would not have underestimated her and formed a different opinion. Is that better? Does that go back to the prompt? Do you see how my first one didn't? Okay, good. Because I see it too. You have to be careful and make sure that you're using the words in the prompt, or at least paid attention to her skills, underestimated. Those are going back to the prompt and making sure that you're addressing it. So the second one probably would be Snape, and I used him before, from Harry Potter. I can spell. He's mean to Harry. He has the dark mark. So everyone believes that he is evil. Even Harry says over and over how much he hates Snape. And everybody loves Harry. So because everybody loves Harry, then we gotta hate Snape if he hates Snape in the story. But in the end, we find out that he loves Harry's mom. And is protecting him the whole time. So, the C statement, importance of getting to know people before forming an opinion about him. The opinion about Snape throughout the entire story is that he is working with Lord Voldemort. But in the end, he dies for Harry, which proves he's a good guy. So I go back to my prompt, use some words from it. Opinion about Snape throughout the entire story, he's working with Lord Voldemort. In the end, he dies for Harry, which proves he's a good guy. Importance of getting to know someone before. Why is that important? Why is it important using these two? Why is it important that we get to know somebody before forming an opinion about them? It is. But what's the answer? How do I answer that question? A good opinion? Well, what happened when they didn't pay attention to who they were?
They disrespected them or didn't trust them.
Okay. Well, they get underestimated. It is important to get to know people before forming an opinion, because they could turn out to be the good guy, because people underestimate others when they don't know them, because they could save a life, because they could, because. Do you see all the becauses there that could happen? Okay, last thing. Transitions. One of the ways to get a 4 is to have meaningful transitions. So one thing you need to maybe look at is here when you're starting off, the in addition. So also, another, equally important, in addition to, that's what goes here. So maybe off to the side, your alsos, or finally, in short, as a result. Ooh, that would be a good one. As a result. You can look here at what you're talking about and add your transitions even before you get started. That way you have your whole essay pretty much written out before you ever go to lined paper. You with me? Alrighty.